But there is only one thing that we could possibly lead with today, and that is Timothy Geithner. He is, I believe, the most qualified guy for the Treasury Secretary job. He's the guy I would have picked. I also would not have picked him because it's not just about his credentials. It's more than that. Banks and politicians trust him. And maybe at this point in our country's history, that's exactly why we shouldn't. In a country where thousands of people are losing their jobs, we are promoting a guy who has made 3 major errors in judgment, any one of which would have put you or me in the unemployment line. First, he's the guy that developed the TARP program. You know, the program where we've already lost over 25% of our money in that can't-miss invest. No, really, America, we're just going to put it over in this bank over here. You're going to be worth a fortune in 5 years. Really? We've already lost over $64 billion. Tim, I think that whole TARP thing, you might want to leave that off your resume. Second, Geithner cheated on his income taxes. It wasn't just once, it was like a lot of times. He even accepted cash for taxes he never paid. He appeared before Congress today, and while he didn't cry, he did say he was sorry, and gosh darn it, we sure do love apologies. Yes, Senator, I do know that I sold nuclear secrets to China, but I'm really, really sorry. Can I still be in the cabinet? I don't think so, clown. Again, this is not about his judgment. This is not about, his qualifications. This is about his judgment, not to mention his ability to run our tax system and the printing presses, which are currently going 24 hours a day. And third, he employed an illegal immigrant in his home. Now, let's just say he doesn't care about all of that, and he's got a compassion. This is a good person. He's a public figure. I mean, as a public figure, you can say, I really love you, but I can't have this coming down on my head. If there's any question about somebody's status, there's no question they shouldn't be working for you, at least because you're a public figure and you might get caught. With the amount of power given to the Treasury Secretary, we need to know we have somebody who will act with honor, even when nobody is watching. That apparently is not Tim Geithner. We don't need a gambler in charge of America's money. So the question is, when will America finally say, you know what, I think I learned my lesson. Enough is enough. No one is too big to fail. No one in this country is above the law. Those pushing for him are the same clowns that got us into this mess in the first place. And another thing, how can we teach our kids that business ethics matter when they apparently don't matter to America's top money man? You can't do business with somebody, anybody, if you can't look that person in the eye and trust them. Everything we know so far about this guy suggests that we cannot trust Timothy Geithner. He is a gambler with his own life and possibly with our money. This guy wants an unlimited bankroll, our bankroll. It's time to cut him off. If Timothy Geithner can be stopped, it's probably going to be a Republican.